From Petco Park in downtown San Diego. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do you look for here?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
All right, ready to go here. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they lead it. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for Yu Darvish, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now, Sean Reynolds. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Max Muncy. Liner stayed at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP on their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Their third home run of the inning. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Sean Reynolds won't go any further. On the mound now, Yuki Matsui.
Number 1, Yuki Matsui.
Two outs, nobody on. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And here comes Tommy Edman. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Here is Freddie Freeman. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning. It's 8-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yuki Matsui done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, and today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Arise has to step out of the way for ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Betts brings it in. 1 away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Saying they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play, with this organization and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
And the next pitch is way outside. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 out, bases empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jackson Merrill digs in now. First pitch, and he just misses. Ohtani, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's in there. And it's a ball and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball.
Tatis into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Here comes Manny Machado. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Edman in position. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. The run comes in to score from second. It's 8-1.
Comes through with the RBI. That pitch came off the bat really well in the center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
That's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move to the 2nd now at Petco Park. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Padres 1. New inning getting started. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. Line to left. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
One down. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Betts, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-1.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Adrian Morejon gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Wandy Peralta gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And that ball is gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 12-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Lined into right. Tatis tracks it down for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Freeman hits it in the air. Merrill on the move to the gap. And that's the third out. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Padres 1. Bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And delivers outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Jason Hayward. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. That's outside. And that is ball 1. And there's the strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Next pitch way upstairs. Hayward leads off first with 1 away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Elias Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Padres down to their final strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. The throw in, coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Arise stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final 12-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.